and welcome back. I'm Mary Jo, also known as Sewjo, and this is my channel where I talk about all my quilty stitchy things. And this is day 6 of my advent calendar, curated by my husband, but inspired by 3-yard quilts from Fabric Cafe. So every day I have a yard of fabric to pick out that my husband picked out himself. And then after 3 days, I'll have a kit, which I'll pick out a pattern from one of the Fabric Cafe books. Now, I will say there was a couple of these where my husband needed a little bit of help, so I gave him a few choices, but overall, he still had the final say on what went together to make these quilts, make the kits. So, for my day 4 and 5, we had this art gallery fabric, and then 5, we had this green art gallery fabric as well. So let's see what he picked out for day 6. Here we go. Seeing his green. Pulling it out. There we go. So that is my day 6 fabric. So there is my quilt kit. Focus fabric, fabric 2, and fabric 3. So, as I said before, I was picking out a pattern from Quilts in a Jiffy. And let's see what pattern I picked out. Had you everybody guess yesterday which one it would be? And it is the Ashford Square, right up there. That's what I'm going to use to do this. I'm going to make that. So, now for my bonus project, which these are just things that I picked out on Black Friday, and I threw them long in here just because I thought it was fun. So, this was my focus fabric, or my fabric 1. This is my fabric 2. And then my fabric 3 is this. So, I was also picked out a pattern from back here. Does anybody know what fabric it, or what pattern it is? It is this one right down here, Wandering Way. Here we go. So that is what I'm going to do with that. So now I will say these bonus kits I did not include in my total for the $178 for this advent, because these were just things that I had bought on Black Friday and added them in here, and it just saved me from doing another video. I can just show you now. So, all right. So let's do a little recap about what we've got so far on day 6. So I have 2 quilt kits. So this was day 1, day 2, and day 3, which that I will be making the, let's see, the enchanting quilt pattern, which is this one right here, using those. And then for the second kit, which is my days 4, 5, and 6, I will be making the Ashford Square, which is right up here. And then for my bonus kits, remember my snowman fabric? I really fell in love with that snowman batik. Actually, my husband was the one that saw this first because I love snowmen. And he's like, hey, look at this. And I'm like, I gotta have it. So then I picked out the blue snowflake and the purple batik. And I'm going to end up doing this pattern over here, which is Delight. And then this, and this. I'm going to do this pattern down here, which is Wandering Way. Now, when I originally picked these out, this is the print that I saw first, and then I picked these 2 fabrics. So it's like, oh, that will be my 2 and 3. But then when I was looking at the patterns, it actually made sense for the pattern for this to go in there, because fabric 2 is going to be that white in there. And then we've got the purple and the blue in there, just like that pattern is. So I think it did make sense to make this, to move this to number 2 position. All right. So that's everything so far. Come back tomorrow and we'll see what day 7 brings, which will be the start of a whole new kit. All right, till next time. Bye.